Whenever you're doing anything that needs a countertop, just know that Conestoga can do wood tops for you. Not butcher block, we're not talking 2.5 inch thick butcher block tops, but anything like an accent top for a window seat, a desk like we have here, anything where you just want a matching wood top versus something like granite or silestone. So in this case, it's a quarter sawn, which is beautiful all on its own, but in this case we did a 1 inch thick. The thicker you make it, we can go all the way up to 1 inch or even 1.25 inches thick. The thicker you make it, the less chance it has to bow or cup. So we went with a 1 inch thick top. This is all individual glued up pieces of real honest to goodness wood. What makes this really kind of customizable is you can put any door edge profile on any edge. So let's say that this cabinet was going to go against the wall here, and this edge are going to be open. And your design calls for something a little more decorative than just a broken edge. So you wanted to put the L803 or the PRS2 more decorative edges on here. You can say, well, I only want the edge profile here and here. This side and this side, I want it to be dead square because it's going to go against the wall. That's all, no problem at all. You can treat any edge independently, not all four at the same time. The other way to do a top, which is a little bit simpler, but it's not as nice looking in my mind, is just a piece of plywood. They do sell 3/4 thick plywood with an edge band, so you'll look carefully, you'll see a little seam running along the edge where the banding meets the veneered top. But they will do that, and it's always in rectangles. Same with these tops, it's rectangles or squares. We don't do L shapes, that kind of thing. That would all have to be field cut on your end. So the 3/4 thick plywood, it only comes 3/4, you can't do 1 inch in that version. Point of interest, if you're using this as a writing surface, you're going to be sitting here doing bill paying or whatever, granite is a very cold surface, so we recommend wood in that case. It feels much better, but now you have the issue with what about writing on this? It's not hard enough to withstand the abuses of a ballpoint pen over and over again, so you're going to want to use a blotter or something. Some people will even get a piece of glass with a beveled edge cut to match the top of this, and just lay the piece of glass on there with some bumpers in the corners in the middle. And now you can see the wood through the glass and polish it up when you want to, and it's not too cold to work on with your hands, but you can write on it. So keep in mind how you want the surface to be treated, because it will take a lot of abuse, and unlike granite, it will show it. So be aware of that.